Hello, and welcome to Elite Maze Reserve's tutorial on Elevated City RP how-tos. Today we're going to be covering the chop shop. So, as you can see here, we got a vehicle. Now, there's two things you're going to need first and foremost, and that's going to be your wrenches right here. Boom. Right? You got your lug wrench and your wrench. So those are the tools that you're going to need or do some chopping. Once you get those, to start with, you're going to need those from the hardware stores, which are these right here. Nice little wrenches, hardware. There are 7 throughout the city. Closest one's going to be over here near the Sandy Shores impound. So you're going to get a vehicle. You know, most likely going to steal one off the streets. You're going to pull up right here. I'm going to tell you to press E. Chop it. Alright. Now, like I said, you need the tools. Once you have the tools, you're going to press E, and it's going to give you this minigame. So you're going to go ahead and complete the minigame. As you can see, we're beginning to remove car parts. At the moment specifically, we're removing the car doors. And you will be removing the car doors. You'll be removing the bonnet or the hood, which comes as car glass in your inventory.
But she loves kids.
There we go. That's some car glass. And now we're going to go for some tires or wheels. As you can see, you don't have to directly be facing it, but you do need to be in the vicinity of that wheel in order to do it. If I try to press E here, you can see it does not happen. You got to be right up against it in order to interact. You can see also each time you chop something, you get the notification above telling you you've received the item and the name of it. So we've got 4 car wheels from this vehicle, a car glass, and 2 doors so far. And last but not least, for this portion is the engine. There it is, you can see it above us. That one in there smoking because you can't really remove the so-called in-game engines from the models. It does the job. Now you're going to come over to this young lady here. Spawn car. You're going to spawn yourself a forklift. My recommendation, raise the fork just a little bit. You're going to pull up to it. And you're going to press C to attach. And I think this is where most people get stuck. Now you got the vehicle. You do not return car. What you want to do, let me do this as the most dangerous way possible. Against all my training, carry the load up high. You're gonna bring it all the way around over here, and come over here, and you're gonna place it right. Okay, let's right, that'll work right there. How's that? As you saw, there's no hitbox on the vehicle once it's actually on the forks, because it's technically not a real thing, it's just a sprite, an image of it. You're gonna come over here. You're gonna activate that crusher. Now you gotta get your forks back up. You're gonna attach the car body, the crushed, wrecked prop car body. There we go. And the last step here is gonna be bringing it over to that dirt pile. In order to contribute to all the car bodies on the left. Look at that. There we go. And there you go. You got 1 car body from that, which you can see looks like a box. Obviously, these are keys to creating a new vehicle. And to complete the job, you will be coming over here and returning your forklift at the return car location. And now you've successfully completed chopping a car. Now we're moving on to the second part of how to craft the cars. Using the items that you use to chop the vehicles, you're going to go ahead and be able to craft another vehicle. Now you can see here, we got multiple in the location. Now, once again, looking at the map, you have your car crafting location here at the impound out in Sandy, next to that hardware store, the one that we buy the tools from. And once again, we're going to be going over here and selecting with the third eye, start car crafting. Now, this is not the vehicle I want to craft. There is a few options here. Sports Customs is empty, but you got some vans, you got some SUVs, motorbikes, super muscle cars, sports, and sedans. All for your preference. For me personally, I do like the Jester, so we're going to switch over to the Jester. And it says there's a 5% chance that half the vehicle part will be destroyed. Be careful. 5%, not a high rate. We're going to go ahead and hit try crafting. See how we do. Now obviously you gotta chop enough vehicles in order to get the parts you need to do this. It's gonna take more than one car, of course. But as you saw, we've got all the materials that we need. Let's see what happens. And here we are. All items gone. We have a finished product. I now own my own handcrafted Jester. And that right there is how to car craft. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next installment.